Hello, planner friends. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Katie from Katie's Planning Adventure. If you're coming back, thanks so much for coming back, and welcome to this week's YouTube collab loop group with the theme Create. I have had to do a voiceover because my kids were being rambunctious, and I actually intended to be filming when my husband was home, but he had stepped out, and I was like, the kids are preoccupied. I might as well start my weekly planning. So that but I still had to do a voiceover just because my kids were being loud, and they were watching the iPad, but I can't have that on my video or else it won't reach multiple audiences. So here I am doing a voiceover, and for this week's theme, as I previously mentioned, it's create. So I received this ink and little brush set in the collab vent, and I decided to create some like ink blotches. I'm not really sure what this process is called. Um, as my creative elements for this weekly spread. Um, so I'm not really 100% positive if I'm doing it properly, but I kind of do like the turnout. I think I might have needed to do it reverse. But I learned. I think it came out pretty regardless. I really liked how it came out. So, um, I think the overall process of it, like, it needs work, but I liked the outcome. So at least that's a benefit, correct? So I would greatly appreciate it if once you're done with my video, if you've liked it, commented, and if you're new, hopefully you can stick around and subscribe. And definitely click that link on my description for the next collaborator and do all the things all over again. Watch the video, like, comment, and of course, subscribe. That helps us tremendously, and we really try for our content to grow and hopefully inspire even more friends. At least that's my goal here in my channel, is to help inspire others. And um, I believe like two followers have actually told me that I've inspired them in some way. Lisa Marie is one of them, and definitely I know there's another one that I've inspired her. Um, so this is what I'm here for. This is why I do what I'm doing, is to inspire you guys to create your own content and, you know, um, try different ways. I hopefully you catched my daily plan with me last week. I did a whole new thing which was inspired by Hobo Kiki on YouTube, and she's on Instagram. So definitely, I also got inspired again, not this week, but in another daily plan with me that from her that I will be taking into effect on this week's daily spreads. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I haven't even done it, so definitely getting ahead of myself. Um, so yeah, this week is not as busy because so Monday is Memorial Day, which that was a semi-fun day. We had a family barbecue. It was really nice out. I kind of like strained my wrist because we started playing Batman. Um, so that was really fun. Ended up, I surprised my mom and my sister because I ended up dyeing my hair, which I will be posting on Instagram how it came out. But my mom and my sister were my mom has always really kind of like been against dyeing my hair. She's like she doesn't like damaging, our hairs. But it is what it is, right? I ended up dyeing my hair in the color pink. And if you like really, really know me, you would know that like pink was nowhere in my radar. I used to, black pink type of scenario. And now, and I believe it has two inspirations. One is Tasia from Sweet Kai Design, because she always does pink. So me in love with Sweet Kai Design. I think that's where I started gravitating towards the pink. And then I also saw a content creator on Instagram that her hair is like a very bright, very like it's bright and electric, but at the same time it's pastel pink. I don't know how to describe it, but I'll link her as well. And I'll definitely be tagging her on my Instagram because I did tell her that she was a major part of it and I was gonna do it. And I did do it, and I really like how it came out. So I'm very excited to share with that with you guys. But yes, so that's happened over the weekend. Then Memorial Day was the big reveal with my mom and my sister and the barbecue. And then on Tuesday, not much happened. Was filming this on Tuesday, so there's that. Then what else? Um, we um we went to Target for Tuesday. We went to Target. We got some water stuff, like like water guns and like a small pool, like one of those plastic pools, um, for the kids to play in. And then, which is was funny because we were like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna come back and have that fun. But then we didn't realize the time and the time frame that we had to leave for an appointment. So we literally got home. We just used the restroom and literally just walked out the door. And then today, Wednesday, while I'm doing this voiceover, it's like 55 degrees outside, so I don't think we're gonna be getting to play with water anytime soon. But at least we have what we need, right, for the next time. Um, yeah, this weather has just been so crazy. Like, I think 2 weeks ago we were actually having nice weather, and now it's like cold weather again, and our allergies are like I don't even know what they are anymore, whether it's allergies or flus. I'm stunned. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. So there's that, and then Wednesday today, while that I'm doing this voiceover, so I filmed that on Tuesday. Didn't get to do the voiceover until today, Wednesday. So I'm like cramming it in. Um, Wednesday, my son goes to daycare because we switched the days off again. So he's going into daycare. I'm trying to do this voiceover. And then taking him to daycare, and then I'm gonna spend some time with my daughter. I'm not sure if she wants to stay indoors or be outside roaming around, but we'll see how that day goes. But that's pretty much it. I think on Thursday she has her spring concert. On Friday, um, hold on, is an option. What else? I think that's pretty much it. Other than the news, other than those news, I'm pretty sure that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my plan with me. I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on my description below and hit that next collaborators link for their interpretation of the theme creative. Um, I think that the element for this week that I chose for well, I'm sorry, the creative element that I chose for the theme went well with it. Like I think it worked. Let me know what you guys think. I did use a Suikwai design kit, so that's something. And I'm so definitely, stick around for my daily plan with me as I do want to try out the next inspired look that I was inspired by Hobokiki. Um, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in my next video. I apologize I had to do a voiceover. I know that I'm usually not the best at voiceovers, but I will speed things along for your benefit, and I greatly appreciate you guys sticking around, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!